Wake up with the BCE News. We welcome staff, students, and visitors to our broadcast. We begin our broadcast with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is Friday, September 16th. It is a day 2 on the specialist schedule. Day 2 on the specialist schedule. Now for the weather and lunch. The weather today is partly cloudy with a high of 75. And the lunch is school-baked stuffed sandwich, sides lettuce and tomatoes, baked chips, fresh and canned assorted fruit, assorted fresh veggies with dip, alternate which Yum Box or Uncrustables with string cheese. Now here are today's top stories. Happy Constitution Day. Some of our 4 or 5 friends are here today to recite the preamble of the document that guides our democracy. Now for a joke. What dance was very popular in 1776? What? Independence dance. Ha ha ha. Please welcome Mrs. McDonald, 4th graders.
We the people of the United States in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Thank you for watching. Our broadcast was brought to you by Hannah Taha, Avin Fozzie, and on tech crew, Lena Taha and Joey Nelson. Have a great day at school, and remember to roar with pride. Roar.
Okay, sorry. That's okay. Say, take 2. Well, we're welcoming Miss Best.
Please welcome Mrs. Best.
You guys want to? Yep, you guys can go out. Okay.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. I bet you were expecting to see Mrs. McDonald, not me, but I'm here today, and I have a number of announcements that I'd like to make. Nice job, you guys, on the announcements in the Constitution, the preamble. I don't know if I could recite that from memory. Excellent. A couple quick announcements. If you are a 4th and 5th grader and you're interested in running for an office for the Student Council, those nomination forms are due today. And then next week, you can post your posters. You remember, you can do 2 posters throughout the spaces here at Bluff Creek. And then on Wednesday, those candidates can come to my office during the recess time to record their 1-minute speech as to why they want to be elected for that office. In addition, I just wanted to say that last night's Family Fun Night was a huge success. Talking with some of the PTO friends, we sold over 250 Culver's hamburgers, and there were incredible raffle baskets that were raffled up and prizes that were given. It was a great time. Students got to do a scavenger hunt throughout all the different spaces at Bluff Creek, and so it was a huge success. So thank you for attending that, and thank you to our PTO for supporting that. In addition, there was some coloring contest winners, and we will be announcing those people. We'll be drawing the names today and announcing those winners on Monday, so look forward to that. I have all the names for our Paw Pride drawings here today on Friday, so I'm going to go ahead and announce all of our winners, and then those people can come down to the Media Center and collect their prize. So for 1st grade in Mrs. Williams, it's Nancy. In Mrs. Boulat's class, we have Olivia. In Miss Benson's class, we have Avery Hansen, and then in Miss Wilkinson's class, we have Emily Ambrose. In 2nd grade, in Mrs. McMahon's class, we have Van Dufour. In Mrs. Taylor Thone's class, we have Landon Martinez. In Mrs. T's class, we have Tyler Armentrott, and in Mrs. Bogart's class, Lila Henches. For third grade, in Mr. Gustafson's class, we have Amaya. In Mrs. Swenson's class, we have Emma Hansen. And in Mrs. Becker's class, we have Alana Hansen. And in Mrs. Torrey's class, we have Jara Arias. For our 4-5 friends, in Mrs. Curtis's class, we have Dimitri. In Mrs. Meyer's class, we have Audrey Hines. In Mrs. Constantine's class, we have Allison Cheetah. In Mrs. Ottinger's class, we have Austin Charbonneau. In Mrs. Raleigh's class, Ryan Poppets. Mrs. Akers, Carly Lee. Mrs. Henderson, we have Remington. In kindergarten, in Mrs. Palmetier's class, we have Ivana, Dina Carr. Mrs. Curran's class, we have Andrew Lon. In Mrs. Reeves, we have Avery Moe. And in Mrs. Van Bergen's class, we have Audrey Christensen. And then our Kinder Academy friends. In Mrs. Butine's class, we have George. In Mrs. Kepsel's class, we have Austin Moore. Mrs. Hanson's class, we have Maya. And Mrs. Schwittenberg's class, we have Jackson Himley. In Mrs. Schroeder's class, we have Colton. And then in Mr. Langerby and Mrs. Hall's group, we have Julian McPhee. So come on down to the Media Center and claim your prize. Thank you, and have a great, fantastic Friday, friends.